Okay, in this presentation we are going to look at the Pareto distribution. Now, correctly, this is the Pareto type 1 distribution because maybe later on you'll be see another Pareto distribution called the Pareto type 2 distribution, which is a little bit different, and that distribution is almost also known as the Lomax distribution. But we'll worry about that another time. So we look at this Pareto distribution, this Pareto type 1 distribution. This distribution is commonly used in financial and economic type applications. So that's exactly what we're looking at here. So here's our worked example. Suppose that the distribution of monthly salaries of full-time UK workers in the UK has a Pareto distribution with a minimum monthly salary of XM is equal to 1000 and a concentration factor alpha equal to 3. Okay, so we're given three exercises here. Calculate the mean monthly salary of UK full-time workers. Calculate the probability that a UK full-time worker earns more than 2000 per month. More than, so that's the complement of the cumulative distribution function. And calculate the median monthly salary of the UK full-time workers. So just to remark, these are the two arguments of the Pareto distribution, Pareto type 1 distribution. The concentration factor alpha and the minimum, here the minimum monthly salary XM, which is 1000, and alpha equal to 3. So essentially our answers are based almost entirely on those two numbers. Now, so the expected value of the random variable following a Pareto distribution is as follows. The expected value of x equals infinity if alpha is less than 1. In this case, alpha is 3, so we can ignore that case. Or alpha times xm divided by alpha minus 1 if alpha is greater than 1. So it's that second case that we are interested in. Now, there'll be a couple of these cases, so you have to sort of be very particular about this sort of stuff. I will be a little bit particular about it, but just for the sake of time, I won't spend too much time on it, but you should, okay? So, exercise A, calculate the mean monthly salary of UK full-time workers. So the mean is, again, alpha times xm divided by alpha minus 1. And when we have alpha equal to 3 and xm equal to 1000, that means our mean is 3 times 1000 divided by 3 minus 1. So that's 3000 divided by 2, which is 1500. So the mean monthly salary is 1500. Really, I should say Great British Pounds if I'm going to be fussy about other things. But anyway, it could be US dollars or euro as well. So the cumulative distribution function formula is as follows. And again, it's based on the parameters alpha and xm. So capital F of x equals 1 minus xm divided by x to the power of alpha for x greater than xm, okay, where xm is the minimum, or 0 if x is less than the minimum, okay. So plausibly we're going to be greater than the minimum in the question, and that is the case. Calculate the probability that a UK full-time worker earns more than 2000 per month. So again, this is the complement of the cumulative distribution function that we need to answer this question. I'm just going to take a very basic, straightforward approach to it. So just recall that the cumulative distribution function in this case is, because we're using a value of 2000, that means our cumulative distribution function is 1 minus xm divided by x to the power of alpha. And the probability that we're looking for, which is the probability that a worker earns more than 2000, is as follows. Probability of x greater than 2000 is 1 minus the probability of x less than or equal to 2000, and that is 1 minus the cumulative distribution function of 2000. So let's use all these values. Let's just calculate f of 2000, the cumulative distribution function of 2000. That is 1 minus xm, which was 1000, divided by x, 2000, so that's a half, alpha to the power of alpha, so that's 1/2 to the power of 3. That's 1/8. Okay, so the f of 2000 is 1 minus 1 over 8, 1 minus 0.125, which is 87.5%, 0.875. But the answer we're looking for is the probability that it exceeds 2000, which is 12%, 0.125. The probability that a worker earns more than 2,000 is 0.125. And finally, the median. Calculate the median monthly salary of UK full-time workers. And the median is given as follows. Now you notice I'm being a bit more relaxed about particular cases. Just again, that's for time's sake. That's not something you should do. The median equals xm times 2 to the power of 1 over alpha. So again, when alpha equals 3 and xm is equal to 1000, essentially we put in the numbers there. 1000 times 2 to the power of 1/3. 2 to the power of 1/3 is 1.2599, and that works out to be the median of 1000 times 1.2599, which is 1259.9. Okay, so that is our median monthly salary. 1259.9 British pounds. Okay, we'll leave it there.